Steam Next Fest is here, or almost here, depending on when you're watching this video, and I absolutely love Steam Next Fest because this is an opportunity to play some games that you may have never heard of. Play some games that you might now add to your wish list of things that you're excited about playing in the near future. From indie games to larger budget games, it's a place to find some new gems, and I have found some over the years, like Mandragora, which is releasing soon, the Dark Souls-like side-scroller RPG. The first Steam Next Fest of this year is going to be from February 24th through March 3rd of 2025. Here's some of the demos I've been keeping an eye on heading into the fest. From a long awaited dark and gritty RPG remake to a D&D companion RPG, I'm hoping to scratch that Baldur's Gate 3 vibe, a brand new sci-fi RPG, and one that's just a bit different. First, we'll start with the Gothic 1 remake. It's been in the works for a while now, with a few previews here and there, and some exclusive playthroughs like those over on CodeCarnage's channel, of which I'm using some of the B-roll from. But the faithful remake of Gothic 1, with its massive upgrades, handcrafted open world that reacts dynamically to your actions, will be a blessing to your PC screens with what I can only imagine will be a dark, gritty, and blood-washed experience. This is one that I'm really extremely excited about because I'm going in about as blind as you can. I didn't get to play Gothic when it first came out, and I probably, honestly, when it did come out, I probably wouldn't have been allowed to for my parents anyway. So it's one where I'm really excited to just kind of jump into a dark adventure in this way. I haven't been as excited to try a new RPG series that I had missed since I tried Dragon's Dogma. So I'm really hoping that this is gonna be a fun and exciting experience. The next one is going to be a bit more familiar to people that are fans of Baldur's Gate 3 or just fans of tabletop RPGs in general, Solasta 2. Solasta 2 is the upcoming fantasy CRPG sequel to one of the better D&D inspired CRPGs we've had in years, until it was devoured by the masterpiece that was Baldur's Gate 3. Some of the knocks in Solasta, the first game, over the years were its visuals, its character depth, its acting, and storytelling. With Solasta 2, they are aiming to rectify all of that while not losing what made people like the first Solasta in the first place. The demo for this actually launched early, and I've already been able to play it and came away impressed. If you're a fan of tactical CRPGs, D&D, or Baldur's Gate 3, you owe it to yourself to give this 2-hour demo a try. I don't think you'll regret it. I have a longer review of the game on this channel. I'll link it down in the description so you can watch that if you want, or you can just go play it yourself on now, I guess, honestly. But how about something a bit different? How about we leave the cozy confines of dragons and halflings and go into space?
As for the answers you seek, I can only set you on the path.
Empyreal is an interesting game that I had never heard of before looking into games that are coming out for the Steam Next Fest. It is an interesting looking action RPG that seems to want to bridge the gap between fantasy and sci-fi. The premise is pretty straightforward. You're a mercenary going to explore this huge monolith that's been built by an ancient lost civilization. It looks like there will be a healthy dose of character customization, 3 different weapon archetypes that you can change as you go through the game, and in the demo you'll be able to try all 3 of those types and explore 2 different locations, picking up plenty of loot along the way. Now, all of this made me think of this game as being more like a looter shooter type of action RPG than a traditional RPG with storytelling, but there were some things on their website that made me more interested in the game. Because while it did catch my attention as just being a fun looking action RPG that was kind of blending fantasy and sci-fi, 2 of my favorite genres, well, this line was the one that really made me decide that I'm gonna play this demo. They will have, quote, a memorable cast of characters with personal quest lines and multiple endings for each one. Honestly, promise me multiple endings and memorable characters, and I will play any game you put in front of me. Storytelling in games like this, RPGs, is the main reason why I play. I stick around for gameplay, but the storytelling and characters that I care about are really what make them hit for me personally. So I'm excited to see how well they do that, how well they merge that with a game that does, at its surface, seem more shallow than some of these other titles we're talking about in this demo. But the last demo, I almost didn't include in here. It's very different. It's Breathedge 2. Breathedge 2 isn't necessarily an RPG. It's somewhere closer to a Valheim or an Outer Worlds, but when I saw that they'd have a demo, I just wanted to share it with you all because I'm excited to try it. It's a survival craft game in space, but what really brings this game home for me is its sense of humor. Probably about as polar opposite from the first demo on this list, Gothic, as you can get. But I think they say it better in their own trailer.
You've been waiting 4 long years. Intergalactic wars, thousands of hours of cutscenes, over 11,000 pages of dialogue. All of this is not in the demo.
Doesn't that just look like fun? Like a fun time to, kind of forget some of your worries in the world and just go play that game? It does to me. If you want to see any of these games with me, I will be streaming them throughout the week over on Twitch, twitch.tv/RedbeardFlynn, as well as on here on this channel where I will be co-streaming. Pausing, of course, for some more chaotic Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode run.
They have the things that are from their mouth.
What's on their face, BB? what's on their
testicles. The ones that are like the moving stuff. That's why they look like octopus, right?
I do think those are testicles.
Huh?
God. Just.
Well, it's because what did he say? He said 10 tentacles, right?
Yes.
But isn't that what you? I mean, like I have that. Right?
Oh my god!
But it's the one
I'm so confused now. Is it?
No,
Wait, what's the word then? Hold on, maybe I have to research this.
Do not,
Please.
Can give you the
Please, for the
What's
love of
up?
God, do not Google testicles.
Are you sure?
Steam Next Fest is a great time to just kind of play around, and there are far more than only these games that are worth trying, or even the only ones that caught my eye. These are just the most relevant RPGs, but not everything is going to be announced before the fest starts, so there may still be some surprises. If a game catches your eye, give it a try. They won't all hit, but it's like a bit like sifting through some collectibles at a fan expo and finding that one awesome prize you've been looking for. You never know what you'll get and what fun experiences you'll have. I look at this as a true celebration of gaming, a place where we can go as a community of gamers and just go and experience new games and see what we want to add to our wish list and hope for the coming future of those games. It's just an exciting time, and it's also a time for developers, especially smaller developers, to show some of the games they've been working on and putting their heart into. Cheers, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope you have a fantastic Steam Next Fest. Remember the dates, February 24th through March 3rd. And if you want to see what I thought about the Solasta 2 demo, you can see that in this video right here.